I was just filming the...
Private property.
Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Thank you. I can't.
You're under private property. You see the columns here?
Yeah.
All this is private property, so you step away. Have you go, please?
No, I don't want to leave.
Yeah, you are going to leave.
Good morning to Manchester at 8:07 AM. Okay, so we do this live. It's about 12 minutes past 8 in the morning. To the right of the image, you see 3 PCSOs, police community support officers, walking towards the police van. Don't know why it's there, but there's always something going on here. We're in the crackhead triangle now. Okay, we're now in Piccadilly Gardens. Something which came as a shock to a lot of people, including myself, was Manchester City Council's decision to host the famous Manchester Christmas markets, also known as the German markets. The decision was made to host it here in Cracky Central, Piccadilly Gardens, which still hasn't recovered from the giant plastic and scaffolding laid down Big Ben. It's wrecked. All the grass over there, we're going to have a look, but you'll see a bunch of workers now in glowing orange putting up all the fencing to say not allowed. It's all being shut down. We'll come around this way, we'll get those 2 police ladies in the shot, we'll do it live. But the company they've hired is Arena Global Events. Arena putting up the scaffolding. So where all the crackies are going to go, we don't know, but I have a guess. There's a really stupid looking statue, I shit you not, a statue of a broom and a dustpan in the northern quarter next to an NCP car park, and that's probably where I'll look at all the grass, wrecked still from the summertime, wrecked, doesn't recover, wrecked. The crackies are going to probably hang out in the northern quarter, and so all the hipsters, all the cool bars, all the trendy people, they're going to have to babysit the old crackies for a few weeks now. Actually, a couple of months they're going to have to do it, November and December. I'm not saying it's got anything to do with my videos. I'm not the only one, but Piccadilly Gardens is clear this morning. I've walked around. There isn't even an abandoned beer can. Police everywhere. They're getting ready because ka-ching, ka-ching, capitalism, that trumps care in the community, doesn't it? Do you guys remember a department store called Debenhams? Debenhams. Well, look what they've done to my boy. First of all, it looks like ice, but it's just thick, shattery glass. Is that an adjective? Shattery, that which is easy to shatter. So let's see if we can get a little zoom in. End of an era. End of an era. Looks like a set for a zombie movie now. Yep. Stairs D. Every few days here on Market Street, the vampires turn up from the National Health Service demanding your platelets. They want your hemoglobin. They want your blood, obviously. Look at that, blood.co.uk. Now there's a good website to have if you're a vampire. And it's not just blood. Sign up as a donor, transplanter. And yeah, what do I think about it? I'd recommend all my viewers, give your organs if you're brain dead. Give your blood if you can. There's kids and people and innocent good people whose life you can save. So if you don't mind the vampires taking a pound of flesh, sorry, a pint of blood, give it. People don't know how powerful they are. They've swallowed the scientism cult, believing that we're all meaningless bags of flesh and bone. But the reason why we have these extended Volvo armed police patrols who've just picked up their coffees from Pret, and fair enough, coffee and donuts, you're not a cop if you're not into that. The reason we have these sleek Swedish estate cars going around with the red asterisks on the side to denote armed police is that we do have people who go bad, and instead of committing the old harikiri to say sayonara to themselves, they decide it's in their jurisdiction to end the life experience of others, sometimes in the most horrific and violent way. And when children are involved, then that boils my piss. And that's the end of that rant. Okay, we have here the socialist worker with a poster system change, not climate change. Now these are the big ideological advances that appeal to very young people, and it used to appeal to me. And they actually have a tsunami, one of the most powerful and most destructive, and in terms of body count, tsunamis do go for the hundreds of thousands, whereas hurricanes and earthquakes go in the thousands. So I don't know why they've got a sweeping tsunami there. Maybe something to do with climate change, but again, the sea levels haven't risen. The 2005 tsunami in Indonesia, nothing to do with climate change. The tsunami that took out Fukushima, nothing to do with climate change. So, as the one and only candidate for the Stability Party, I must denounce this poster, because system change is very unstable. You decide you're like in the 20th century, you've done away with religion, you're like, let's have a big ideological leap forward. The Marxists in China with the Chinese Communist Party decided that sparrows were eating grain. So they got the population to kill all the little sparrows in China. And what happened? All the locusts, grasshoppers, all the grubs and bugs and associated six-legged little fuckers ate all the grain. And guess how many starved? Drum roll. 60 million. 60 million innocent Chinese people. That's the population of Britain dying because of system change. Okay guys, we're here at Patagonia. Patagonia, the shop. This is where middle to upper middle class hipsters show off their pure organic cotton beanies to other hipster student types who they want to impress. And they'll spend maybe 6 times more than what a beanie should cost, or a jumper should cost, or a t-shirt. Patagonia here, jumping on the bandwagon. Defend your right to protest. Now, the big climate change protest we have in the UK right now is Insulate Britain. They're getting dragged out of the roads, which under common law is fine. You can use reasonable force against an indictable offence that you see taking place. You're also protecting the lives of the protesters who are stupidly putting themselves in the driving line of angry parents, people taking their elderly relatives to hospital for important medical checkups and so forth, medical appointments. And again, this is also, in a roundabout way, talking about the police bill that people are trying to get banned. Now, it's important to lay out the truth so that people with ideologies and agendas cannot lead you down the garden path. Nobody in this country, not the Queen, not the government, not the Tories, not the establishment, not the rich, nobody is trying to take away your right to protest. And in terms of protests mattering in the fight against climate change, yes they do. Protests always matter. But what the British establishment is interested in is stability. And mark my words, they will never take away the right to protest, because then what would happen is, in the great public, oh bloody tram, that's what the noise is. Thank you, tram. They will never take away the right to protest, because the system would become unstable, and it would lead to a much higher chance of the elites and the establishment getting taken down, as we've seen in other ideologically driven revolutions around the world. So, slightly disingenuous. This is just to impress 20-something people who haven't thought through far enough. And there's a great dollar in this country. Good dollar. The sanctimony dollar. Believing that your rights are about to get taken away dollar. Got to fight the man dollar. I used to be part of that dollar. It's not. No one's going to take away your right to protest. So the response to the Chinese cough and sneeze has become a bit religious. We are in a bit of a cult, and because of that I see a lot of videos of people claiming exemption in a hospital or somewhere else, and they start filming, and by then it's too late. You don't know what was said or what the energy was, and then it's presented to me as evil doctors, evil receptionists, evil police, not accepting that people are exempt. Now, in my experience, The only bad one I had was Starbucks, when they didn't accept me. And funnily enough, I was actually with my friend Fred, and we were queuing for about 5 minutes, and he goes to me, "Are you not banned?" And I said, "That was 2 years ago, Fred. There's no way they'll be still arsey about it." So I queued for 5 minutes, and then in front of everyone, as we got to the front, one of the chubby hipsters of Starbucks says to me, "Sorry, Charlie, you're barred from this store." And then everyone in the stop turns and looks at me. So I thought, oh shit, how do I restore balance to the force here? So I just kind of maintained eye contact for an extra second or two to add to the awkwardness. And I just shouted, "Fuck you," at him. And then everyone in the store was like, "Oh!" And he was like, "Oh, oh, oh." So what I was saying is, like, apart from Starbucks, you see the reflection of that. You're never more than, there's always a tram. I'm trying to say is that maybe we're not the target market. Maybe in fact, I'm going to cut. I'm happy for the police to pick up some coffee and donuts, but I don't want my local cops picking up boys at the same time. 8:44, here's all the people arriving to go to work at St. Peter's tram stop. Now, you can always be optimistic about things. You could see the modern corporate office as a holding pen for wage slaves, or you can see it as a comfortable, climate-controlled, comfy seated area for people who haven't yet decided how they're going to give their lives meaning, to be able to hang out, have a chat, and earn some money. So you can always see things as evil, or you can see them as a bit more neutral. Oh yeah? So everyone, what's the dog barking at? Is it barking at me? No, it's barking at Emmeline Pankhurst. The dog's not a feminist. Go on. Good doggy. That's it. I'll give you some more. That's it. Go on. Bark at that statue again. Your dog's not a feminist. See you later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just want to show you some irony. Irony. iRobot? No, it's irony. So we're here at #1 St. Peter's Square, and look at that lovely font. Art Deco, or what? And keeping up the Art Deco tradition, as you can see, all sorts of security and receptionists. It's a nice big corporate office. You see everyone coming in, you know, smart casual, hoodies, jumpers, they'll be smartly dressed. But on the wall, let's see if I can capture it. Yep, can you see in the lovely Art Deco 1920s, roaring 20s font on the left, it says, "Live the life that you imagine." Oh, hi. I'm sorry?
You just got the camera down while you're recording through the window.
Oh, because I want to. No, it's nothing bad.
Well, I don't care. You can't film it through.
Oh, I can. Don't worry about it.
Not through the window.
Oh, you can.
No, you
It's not a big deal.
No, this is private property, so you need to leave. Private property, you need to leave.
I was just filming the...
Private property,
don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
Don't touch it.
Thank you. I can't.
You're under private property. You see the columns here?
Yeah.
All this is private property, so can you step away? Have you go, please?
No, I don't want to leave.
Yeah, you are going to leave.
I don't want to
leave, otherwise you get the police.
Okay, you can do that,
okay,
sir.
And then they will be interested to see what you're recording as well.
That's fine.
Okay, so can you leave?
No, sir.
Leave.
I'm not going to obey you.
I don't give a shit if you're going to obey.
Oh, don't swear, sir. Don't swear.
Just leave then.
You're on the job.
Oh,
and
YouTube, is it?
Yes, it is YouTube, of course.
Of course it is. I know you.
I'm Charlie.
Yeah, you're just a muppet.
Oh, so I win.
Yeah, of course you win. You always win. Right.
And that's how you do it, guys. Just stand your ground. Fuck them. Anyway, as I was saying, it says live the life that you imagine. I love how it clocked in his brain and his order suddenly evaporated. See the power I have. Anyway, he didn't give a shit, and I'm a muppet. That's what I take away from the exchange. But if we come around here, I'll give you a better shot of the irony. Let's see. I'll show you the irony. If we stare down there, you can see it's quite a nice building, and can you see it says live the life that you imagine. All right, the 2021 Wanna be Messiah, I wanna be adored. You adore me, I want. Anyway, let's walk on water. Look at that. Oh my God. Just like the Messiah, walking on water. Oh shit. Ignore the slate 1 centimeter beneath the water. I'm walking on water. You would be gutted if you rented an apartment and right next to your bedroom as you're trying to sleep is a giant illuminated LED advert advertising trendy, overpriced trainers to gullible inner city children. Now, as is always the way with Sod's Law, the moment I start filming and do my 30-second segment, it goes boom, gone. No more advert. Switch it off, Charlie's filming. Oh, there we go, sorry. I am JD, in it, whatever. I found Karl Marx having a cigarette. I'm gonna have to do it sneaky so they think I'm a tourist because they're gonna get upset. But there's Karl Marx having a fag. He's gonna fucking seize your means of production after he's had a smoke. Here's a sexy specimen. Look at that, it's even got a windscreen wiper on it. Here's a closer look just to give you a shot of the rubber-tipped windscreen wiper. You gotta love it. I mean, that is so bad, it's actually cool as fuck. And an orchestra of the Joker. That's pretty cool as well. Okay guys, here's the cooling tower, the chimney. And no, it's not a crematorium. You've all seen the heat pump news, Boris Johnson talking about heat pumps, hydrogen, electricity, Manchester Civic Quarter, heat network. This is the big propaganda showpiece. Helping Manchester to be carbon neutral by 2038. Look, here's the buildings that are connected. This is the building, as displayed there, and it connects to Manchester Central, the Art Gallery, Town Hall, Bridgewater Hall, Heron House, Town Hall Extension, and the Manchester Central Library. Now, what does it do? Ignore that, that's just showing off some new architecture. Power cables distribute electricity and the district heating network delivers heat and hot water to connected buildings. It's cost effective and significantly reduces carbon, especially if your electricity comes from nuclear, hydroelectric, or wind turbine. Then it's, yeah, very carbon friendly. Oh, there's a nice heat pump. Oh, vital energy. You know, another thing that gets my goat, that grinds my gears, is spelling things incorrectly on purpose. Flavor, in it, whatever. Energy? Fuck off. Anyway, let's have a look at the actual technology. They're not going to showcase it without actually showcasing it behind some nice glass for your humble YouTube advert sellers to come and video. That is a nice set for a sci-fi movie. You know, darken it up a bit. That could be where Tommy Lee Jones was hiding out in Ad Astra near Neptune. If you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. Let's see some more heat pump action. Again, if you can see in the very bottom of the image, you can see a quarter of a circle. It's a big cylinder. What I think this is, it's just a well insulated, you can see the insulation on the pipes, thick insulation to avoid heat loss. Guys, all it is a giant electric boiler to try and not use fossil fuels. And that's it. So before I cut, tram going overhead, nice bass effect. I will have a quick look at some of the number plate recognition cameras together with a spinning ball human Homo sapien motion camera. And we'll look at the Britain's Protection, one of the oldest established pubs in Manchester. This one established in 1811 when the United States of America, okay, 24 plus 11, when the United States of America was 35. I got to get my maths right. I got it wrong in Walkden yesterday, and my viewers don't let me get away with it, and I thank you for that. Ah, JD Sports, in it. This is the reverse side of that monstrosity building with the giant LED telescreen, but it does have something cool on the other side. It has a literal moat, not on purpose, it's a canal obviously, but check out the drawbridge to get into your apartment block. A literal Raoul moat. For my British viewers to smirk at that joke. All right, friendly engineer said, film away at this box. He was about to cut the green wire, and I said, dude, I've watched Speed, don't do that. So in case you're wondering what the hell exists inside these boxes, I guess these are the heavy duty broadband phone, stage 1, stage 2. Cisco. You want to cut the black wire, that's it, I've told them now. Okay, here's a new one for you guys. Crows. They think the camera's a gun. Crows eating vomit. I've seen pigeons do it. Crow, you're better than that. You can use tools. You have a theory of self. The pigeons don't. Come on, crow. Don't do it. You are what you eat. Alright, for any Indians that watch my video, this one's for you. I'm gonna do a little sideways, little circular pray for Ganesh. That is Ganesh, isn't it? The elephant god. Well, there you go. Okay, we're here at Home Manchester. Let's just show you briefly around this multi-billion-pound development. Everything you see is brand new, including one Tony Wilson Place, the former manager and owner of the Hacienda nightclub. World famous. I still think that's a Magic Eye 3D fucking image, but I haven't been able to see it. And we're here at the statue of none other than our boy, hero of the Soviet Union, Frederick Engels. And I wish that guy would switch off his machine just for a minute, but no! Frederick Engels has been fully absorbed into the new McDonaldized capitalism. Allow the young to vent off steam, to believe that they know what's going on. They're young, nobody listens to them. Give them a bit of communism, give them a bit of Red Star ideology, and that'll keep them busy. That'll keep them out of the way. Alrighty, all, welcome to the tallest... Whoa, you can't even see the roof. Well, the top of it, it's just disappearing into fade. I'm filming in 4K, it should appear. Welcome to the tallest buildings outside London, in Britain. I'm not sure what the development's called. Number 1 Deansgate or something, or whatever it is. We're at the end of Deansgate, and just like all other modern buildings, it's one big Meccano set with a bit of glass. Boom! Sell it to a Chinese or Arab investor for a cool $250,000 so that they can rent it out as a buy-to-let to overpaid, lazy hipsters earning $35,000 who then have to share a flat with 3 other people to afford the £1,800 rent per month on a 3-bedroom flat. Babe, at least they get a cool postcode. Guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I'm going to wrap it up because in 1 hour, at Manchester Magistrates Court, where I'm going now, there is a detective from Greater Manchester Police. He's been arrested and charged with, oh, how do I say this without getting demonetized? It's amazing, I've got all the way through this video and then my last word. Some naughty things with miners. You know those little people that mine coal? He's been charged. I'm going to find out what the deal is because there's scales. There are scales. Not every offense of this nature is the same. So I'm going to go find out if it was with a big miner mining coal or whether it was with a little miner mining coal. And if it was with a little miner mining coal, the detective, if he gets the chance, should himself, because he's not going to fare well in prison as a policeman and as someone that does that to little miners. He's not going to do well. So if he gets the chance, he should Jeffrey Epstein. Hi, my name's Charlie, and you're watching the Charlie Veitch channel. Once upon a time in 2015, I drove down this spiral staircase. I parked here at the Great Northern to go watch a film, and I enjoyed the... I'm out of breath still. Okay, the derelict rust on the side of that new hotel does look pretty cool. Lower the bag. Lower the bag. Come on, baggy. Customers waiting. And into the skip.